Hello, kindergarten. This week we are going to look at what it means to do writing from research. Now, research is something you may have heard, and a lot of people, when they hear research, they think of giant libraries or humongous books and encyclopedias and dictionaries, and research doesn't have to be that big of a thing. Research is any time you're looking at something to try to find facts and information that you can use for your own purpose. Like if I was looking in a book to find out more about a hippopotamus, or maybe reading a newspaper to find out what happened that day, or even watching a documentary or looking on the internet. Those are all ways we can do research. Now, we're going to write about a fact that we found. And actually, I was looking in an animal book about tigers, and the animal book was pretty cool. I said, this is a really neat fact. I'm going to use this fact to do some writing. So this is what the fact looked like. It said, unlike most members of the cat family, tigers seem to enjoy water. And I didn't know that. I thought it was a cool fact. They swim well and often soak in streams or pools of water to cool off. The scientific name for tiger is Panthera tigris. And I said, wow, that's a really cool fact. Now, when I was thinking about doing my writing, I said, I'm going to use this as my research, and I'm going to look at it and I'm going to come up with an idea and write about what I read. Now, I'm not going to just copy it because that's just copying. Some parts I might take bits and pieces to copy. Like I'm not going to rewrite the first word, the second word, third word, fourth word. I'm going to think about the meaning and write that. And what the big picture I got from this was that tigers like to swim. I didn't know that, and that's what the fact tells me. I'm not going to write what their name is. I'm not going to talk about the streams. I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. And actually, tiger is a tough word to spell for some kids. So you can use your research to look at how to spell it. I'm going to look right now before I go back to my board. Tigers. All right. Let me go back to my writing. Tigers. And whenever I'm doing writing, if I don't have lines to write on, I make my line about one finger from the top, try to do it as straight as I can all the way across. And my capitals always start, or sorry, my sentences always start with a capital letters. So Tigers. Start with a capital T, I, G, E, R, S. And I'm going to write tigers like to swim in the water. That was what I learned from doing my research. Now, when I'm doing writing, remember your letters are almost touching, and I want a finger space in between. I like to say that every time I do my writing because it's important. One finger space. If you know how to spell the word like, you can go ahead and do it. If you need help, you can watch up here. Like is L, I, K, E. And because it's not the beginning of the sentence, and because it's not a name, I don't want any capital letters. Remember, if it's just a regular word, it should be all lowercase letters. Tigers like to, oh, another sight word, finger space, lowercase t, lowercase o, swim. Let me see if I can fit it. Oh, you know what happened? I always talk about this, and it happened to me. Accidents happen to everybody. I didn't have enough room to fit my word. So I should do what good writers do and go to the next line. I'll erase that because I don't want it to be messy. Tigers like to, let me make my new line, and I'll write the word swim. Actually, I should really think about how to spell swim. Swim. S-w-i. It's got 4 sounds. Let me write those sounds. Swim. S-w-i. Tigers like to swim in the water. So I'll do a finger space for in. Oh, that's an easy one to spell. And the, you can say the or you can say the, but you always spell it T-H-E. H-E. Now, water. Water isn't a sound out word. It is a sight word for later, maybe a first grade sight word even, but for water, it's good to know how to spell. If I was doing my research, I could look back at my research work, what I found in my book, and I think they had the word water. Oh, there it is. When you're trying to do research and writing about it, you can always look back and copy how they spelled it. That's not cheating. It's okay to look if you're writing from a book. Water is W-A-T-E-R. All right. So W-A-T-E-R. You might hear me say the spelling a couple times. That way I won't forget from when I look to when I write. W-A-T-E-R. Water. W-A-T-E-R. Water. And all sentences end with an end mark. So let's see if this sentence would be a question or a telling sentence. Tigers like to swim in the water. I'm not asking anything, so I'm just telling people about tigers. Period. Now I can also use my research to help me draw my picture too. If I look back, I can see tigers are orange and white and black, those three colors. And they've got teeth that are kind of yellowy white and a pink nose and big arms. So those are some things I can see from researching the picture of a tiger. And because I wrote about water, I'm going to draw some water for my tiger to be in. I can even label it with an arrow and a box. Water, W-A-T-E-R. And I'll put this box, if I draw like a blue sky, I don't want to write over or color over my writing. I'll draw my tiger underneath. I remember he had a big face with big arms, kind of swimming with claws at the end. I don't want to draw too much from memory. I might check back and look at my picture. All right, had big whiskers on the side. What do tiger's ears look like? Let me go check back. I don't know if I can tell from this picture as much because he's underwater. Oh, it looks like they got a little bit of a point there. Oh, there's my puppies. All right, so we'll draw a little point in their ears and their stripes. And I'll draw a little smile on them because we found out tigers like being in the water. All right, I forgot this eyeball too. Maybe that tiger tail in the water. And I'll label it, I'll stripe it and label it tiger, T-I-G-E-R. Put a box around it. All right, and that's one way you can use research to help do writing. Well, I hope this was helpful and I hope you guys had some fun. Your job now is to maybe do some of your own research. You could read with your family about some animals or about plants that you like, or even about stories that you like. Once you do your research, you can write a sentence about it or two sentences. If you have any questions, you can always let your kindergarten teachers know. Have a great day and good luck with your writing.